kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Christian McCaffrey to return it. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath. Maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Nice play on the football, and while it was tipped in the air and made everyone a little bit anxious before falling to the ground, you just know defensive players are taught to knock the ball to the ground. But early in games, emotions come into play. Nerves come into play. And despite the training, the ball was tipped up. Fortunately for them, they didn't pay for that error.
And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. It's a big play for the Giants on third down. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. And Jackson throwing once more. Touchdown, Giants! Christian McCaffrey, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. On first down, it's Fields. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Kyle Van Noy. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. Slings this deep from McLaurin. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 39. It's a big play there for Miami.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big play there on the catch and run.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now Fields. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin from 6 yards away. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Jackson. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Jackson now. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the 1st before he's brought down. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Play action. Now Jackson. Slings this deep from McLaurin. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Giants. Terry McLaurin, 54 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead. Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Fields. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
And some play callers, when they go into games, they don't mind calling a lot of screens, and they don't care what down. They were maybe 1 block away from really having something there to start this drive. Good job defensively to cut through the blockers and make the tackle on the screen, or that could have gone for maybe 15 or 20 yards.
Fields throw there, complete to Allen. Touchdown, Dolphins. Keenan Allen, 52 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. McManus's point after is good, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Blowing that play up was Henry Anderson.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Emmanuel Ogbah that time, able to drop him for a loss.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
A punt of 46, a return of 5. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front. Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're... Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Giants are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a first down and more. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 53 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Jackson on first down. It's hauled in by Shepard. 7 yards the pickup there. To throw again on second down. Jackson. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see? Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. That's Daron Payne with a sack that time. He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied. Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance? Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered. How did they get that done? Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass. I like how you described it solid because
You don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 21-14. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Taken at the goal line. Well, now how about this return? And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points of the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
And he's brought down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Now it's 2nd and 9. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Fields now to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Justin Simmons. 30. 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6, obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. To throw is Fields. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, Big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Now a first down throw. Fields. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let it go deep. Right sideline. It's complete. Touchdown. Darren Waller. 37 yards. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Jackson. And this is Shepard on the catch. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From just shy of midfield, Jackson. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now it's Jackson. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson eluding the pressure right. Dallas Goedert there to make the grab. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. From a yard or 2.
Hey, yo, just throw the ball to me, man. Let's get this over with.
He's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Hey, you sure you don't want to just throw me the ball? Throw me the ball. Throw me the ball. Damn, why always got to be so hostile with a batting player? Damn.
They just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, Plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Nah, he ain't going to try it.
First down.
Keep it. Oh.
Find his tight end.
Hey, throw me the ball, bro.
He'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll continue
throw it to me.
Just 4. Second down. Back to throw. Fields.
Oh, thank you.
Flushed out right. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. And this is going to be intercepted.
Thank you.
Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Second and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the 4th. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This taken in at the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Jackson. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Finds the open target, Arnold. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Jackson. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Throwing, Jackson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Jackson to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. No gain on the screen there at second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Now Jackson. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And now they're an extra point.
Let's go. Let's go. You trash. Let's go. You fucking bum.
That's right. Just one more element to complete the victory. A very important.
Let's go. I know that hurt. Next time somebody talks to you, be a little nicer.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Hell no, he ain't giving you no chance to run it back. None of that shit. Let's go. Let's go. What are you talking about, man? Yeah, Hail Mary time, boy. Let's go. Yeah, this hurt. I know this hurt. Go pick a new team. Let me get this. Go pick a new team. Go pick a new team. My name Bobby Welcome. Remember me. Yeah. You going on YouTube? He's coming on YouTube. Let's go.
Every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of
the. You never know, son. Talk to me nice.
4 or 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on, and that last play was one of them.
Talk to me nice.
With the interception and sealed their victory.
I'm the greatest, man. Let's go. Let's go. Give him an accolade and all that, man. We don't, you know what I mean? Told y'all, man, I just won a Super Bowl. You feel me? For $200. I'm the best, man. Period, man. Don't come in here talking, man. That's it, man. Anybody want smoke, holla at me. Already know the vibes, man. I'm at.